Hey, what up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to a new episode of the FIFA 21 Ultimate Team Road to Glory, episode number 51. Happy Saturday, happy weekend. Hope you guys are all doing well, and I guess if you want to, right away, you could let me know what your current weekend league score is down below in the comment section. Whilst you're writing that, or just after you've written that, scroll up just a tiny bit, you'll see a thumbs up button. You're going to go ahead and smash that so that we can get 5k likes, alright? Hit me with a thumbs up. A little bit of a different spiel there for you today. But yeah, thank you so much in advance for all of your support on the series. Subscribe as well if you are new on that road to 500k subs. So today is going to be about, well, it's sort of split into two. We have got a couple SBCs to start with, like marquee matchups and stuff. And then you know what the drill is before you play the weekend league now. It's basically play a bunch of rivals games and try and get an average of more than 400 points per game to see if you can help boost your division rivals' overall weekly score compared to if you just played all your 30 games in champs. So I did the final SBC, which was actually called Final, or Finals. No, yeah, it was called Final, in the new UCL group that came out Thursday night. Which is weird because, I think it could be quite a good grind, but I also think it's going to be very expensive for a lot of people that are pretty much just spamming buying the UCL cards. I think if you've got some tradable UCL cards in your club, might be worthwhile. But there was a rare Electrum Players Pack available for those of you that do the final SBC, which actually didn't, or required maybe one UCL or none. I think it didn't actually require anything. Just some Bayern players or something. I can't remember. Unluckily, or unfortunately for me, it wasn't Barcelona players, because then I could have sold Sergi Roberto, who you guys all thought I was going to make loads of money on, and even though he's gone in for me, doesn't seem to have risen much. I was going to be so smug about that as well, and now I just can't be. Not until I sell him eventually, anyway. I am going to hold on until I can get a good amount for the Spaniard. Apparently there's been comments left on his player page on the internet, like on Footbid and stuff, where I get mentioned from you guys because you watch the videos and you want me to sell him. But anyway, marquee matchups this week actually was a little bit delayed. It came out 25 minutes late. I don't know why. Maybe they forgot to push the button. But fair play to them. The marquee matchups that they released actually offered out what I consider to be very good packs. A lot of them were small versions of the packs, but actually I think they were pretty good. And a mega pack for the overall is better than, often we get the premium gold players pack, which is only 25k, and mega pack's obviously 30k. So as I head on into the store to open up my packs, yeah, you can see small all sorts, and then a prime electrum, and then a mega pack. Lots to go through here today. First one, no boards, no walkout, no nothing. We get ourselves an 80 rated right back called Lima, which is, yeah, not great at this stage of the game. Maybe as a starter team in the Bundesliga, but not right now. And I think I go for the small rare mixed next. So everything's rare, but there's going to be a mixture between bronze, silver, and gold in this one. No boards once again. All right, well, it's okay. We can write that one off and hope that the next one's a bit better. We get 82 Ocampos in here. Maybe he comes up as a useful SBC player at some point. And I'm not going to lie, I haven't checked the bronzes and the silvers to see if any of them were worth anything. Next, we get a small prime Electrum or small prime gold players pack. I can't remember which one it was. It was a prime of some sorts, and I know it was small. But this time we get ourselves Jerome Boateng, whose new picture, has he got blue hair? Did he, is that grey hair or blue hair? I can't really tell. But he's got a different colour hair than I'm used to seeing him with. And then we go for the prime Electrum next. Now this is a full size pack. Prime Electrum means half silver, half gold, half rare, half non-rare. So there's always a chance that you could get something in this. Unfortunately for us, not this week. Some weeks you get fantastic marquee matchups rewards. Some weeks you get Bender and Yedlin and Bruma. Cool. So the final pack then, the mega pack, the one we can make the big bucks off, We're used to opening mega packs in our rivals and Foot Champs rewards. But no boards here either. And it's not even hidden by like a Libertadores player. I just, unfortunately, with all these half decent packs, didn't get anything superb in our packs today. But yeah, that is just the way it goes. Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe you could complete the rest of the sentence. I guess I'll take a Hawk and 2 CF to cams. You never know when they're going to be of value. I have just been using stuff like that this year though, as opposed to selling it on for the 5k or whatever it goes for. So I haven't really checked to see if it's worth offloading some of that stuff every now and again. Maybe I should check. So for this episode, gonna bring Neymar back to cam because I realised that Lewandowski is definitely more of a striker. Sane, I think I prefer him at striker, and then Neymar, I'd love him at striker, but I just wonder if he could be a good cam and be really supportive to the attackers. And I just wonder if that triangle might work a little bit better. And as you can see, Florenzi knocks it into Sane here, but I think I was already offside with the German, so that's not gonna, it didn't go in anyway, so yeah, not much I can do about that. However, my Lewandowski, RL9, does decide to chase down his goalkeeper, and I am able to go 1-0 up against a pretty good opponent. I get through again with Neymar this time. I just wasn't quite quick enough. Maybe I should have pulled off a skill move or something, of which Neymar's very good at, as you can tell by my opponent's Neymar running down the other end and skinning me and getting a goal. So at half-time, your typical story. I have only had 38% possession. Really struggling in Division 1 lately. Losing a lot of my skill rating, but even though I'm dropping down a little bit closer towards the Division 2 boundary, it's like I'm still struggling just as much. I don't know what it is. Maybe because people know that on Thursdays you've got to grind out rivals. Maybe the really good players are on and I'm just getting some unfortunate matchmaking. I mean, look at that. Whether or not my opponent meant that, it doesn't matter. Because that was a sublime goal. That turn from Martial was just superb. I can't believe it. And then I'd obviously thrown the kitchen sink at him at this point to try and get a goal back. And even though my goalkeeper does manage to block it, the Zakaria that I have, that I'm connected to on the line decides to not jump for it and not go ahead and trying to defend using a header. And it goes from bad to worse. 5-2 down. So I just lost full composure and ruined this game. However, a lovely bridge from Neymar. That was a really, really good use of the bridge. Gets me past his OP defense, and I am able to score a goal. And then Neymar again, this time with a rainbow flick volley. Whether or not this guy maybe let off the pressure a little bit to help me get a couple of extra points in rivals, I don't know. If so, I appreciate it. But yeah, I definitely got beaten by a better player, even though I had more skill rating than he did. So he's definitely on his way up to going past me, that is for sure, because he was a solid player with a solid team. So up into rank 2 we go, which is, I think, like, maybe where we can hit this week. I guess rank 1 is going to be out of the equation because I just am not that good. I'm not getting the results I need in rivals to ensure that actually happens. However, we go 1-0 down against the next guy. This guy was once again another great possession player. I'm 2-0 down here. Can I get it back to 2-1 at least? Ball over to Leroy Sané. It's that man Nick Pope again to save the shots. He is very tall. He seems to be able to get his hands onto everything. And, I mean, look, yeah, my red Castiles is not having the greatest of games, really, is he? I figured I'd give him a go, seeing as EA fixed the red picks on Thursday, so that, we could actually use them in-game because they were erroring for quite a lot of people. But my changes in the second half, Lewandowski off, playing it into Williams, playing it into Sane, and I am able to utilise what I love about Leroy Sane, which is that thunderous left peg of his. It's very, very strong. I do love to shoot with the German. It is it's quite something, I have to say. He's a good player and really, really worth the money that you pay for him. But I get hit with a lovely bridge from Lucas, and he ends up making it 4-1. I get through with Iñaki Williams, and this guy was obviously good enough that he was even moving the goalkeeper. I should be the one there to realise that he's going to move him and then just still hit it at the near post, and then I get myself a guaranteed goal. But for that loss right there, we are not going to get much. I mean, he did have a bigger skill rating than me, and he obviously was a better player. But we only get 240 points. I would have been better off playing a weekend league game than that one right there. So I'm not surprised when I come up against that next match. crazy team with literally all sorts of icons and stuff. But take a little look at this. I get through with Neymar and he just tracks me with the wrong defender, and I do go 1-0 up. And then, like, I think this game I could have lost, like, 6-1 probably, like, if it carried on. But you'll see in a moment that it doesn't. Because Zidane ends up, like, after some really nice dribbling, ends up giving it away, like I win it back. And then I go on the counter-attack, and Lewandowski gets past the defender, but Rio actually kind of wipes him out. Although, I don't. At the time, I kind of thought it was like an alright challenge, and I wouldn't really give a penalty for that. But maybe he did go completely through the man. I'm not sure. But yeah, my opponent quits before I can even take the penalty. Cheers for that. But it is what it is. So only 590 points there, which is, of course, like nearly 50% more than you get from a weekend league game. But it could have been a little bit more than that. It could have been 100 more than that, or 50 more than that, or whatever, if we got to take the penalty and maybe scored it. So yeah, that's just frustrating. Obviously he knows what he's doing, quitting at that stage right there. Yeah, and it's annoying. Maybe at that point, if someone quits, maybe you should get given a 3-0 win or something. Who knows? Into the next game we go. Another very strong team. Great opponent. Great player. With a really meta solid squad, you know, Mbappe, Neymar. We've also got that main defense of Varane, Joe Gomez. He also had a Ronaldinho as well. But look at the bridge there from Lewandowski, and the ball actually just sort of like bounces up, and I'm able to get a really good connection on it. So we smash it past the goalkeeper. Doesn't last long though, because Mbappe is Mbappe, and Mbappe is quick. Yeah, good goal. Like, can't do much about that. It is just what he does on this game. You know, I'd love to be able to afford him. Hopefully we can get him at some point this year. But look at this from Lewandowski. Just keeping that ball in the air just by clicking the stick in. And we end up getting past the defence and scoring a nice little half volley. And then Talisca working well with Leroy Sané, getting all the way down to the byline here. And it is that man Talisca in the box to smash, or to tap home, I guess, not smash home. The ball was smashed across from Sané, I guess. And then Talisca goes for the free kick, but it is a lovely save from Nick Pope. I think that's just too far out to score from. I can't seem to actually score from that distance with a free kick. Maybe there's a different technique I need to try, but I so far haven't really figured it out. So unfortunately we do concede again. It is Mbappe, and once again at half-time I've only had 38% possession, because my opponents are nailing me on that. I think they're all playing like 4-2-3-1 with these meta teams, and I just can't keep the ball long enough. But I am a counter-attacking team, so it's kind of to be expected, I guess. And I also do not belong here. These guys are just scarily better than me. And somehow we're actually grafting our way to a couple of points here. But it was definitely a stressful session, I have to say. I didn't particularly enjoy it. I think out of the 8 games that I end up playing in this session, maybe like 5 of them had that defense of Walker, Gomez, Varane, Mendy, and then either Nick Pope or Courtois or Lloris in goal. It's just kind of nuts that we're already at a point where everyone's using the exact same defense, because why wouldn't you? It's the most meta thing to do. I just don't currently have the coins. We've distributed them elsewhere to actually get Neymar in the team. But yeah, we end up actually winning this game and like sealing it in the 91st minute. Good run from Iñaki Williams, and Neymar's just there to smash home. Like, that game genuinely could have gone either way. I think I got pretty lucky to win it, because that was a solid player, and we had a good old game. But yeah, that was not the easiest thing in the world. Possession-wise, he outdid me, but I did create more chances in the game, so I guess you can say that maybe that is a fair result. Who knows? But he did have less skill rating than me, so I guess ideally you would hope and expect that I would win that game, and we've come away victorious. So 860 Rivals points for that one brings us up to 4,050. If I'd have played 8 games of Weekend League, I'd have been on 3,200 points, so we are 850 points ahead of where we would have been. So we would finish on 12,850, I think, at the moment, which is probably enough to get rank 2. Maybe edge of rank 2, beginning of rank 3, but nowhere near enough to get rank 1. You need like 14.5, 15k, something like that. And like I said, I'm just currently not getting those numbers. I'm not getting those 5-0 games where I get 950 points. You need multiple of them in order to succeed there and get your ultimate pack. So we'll get there eventually. As you can see, we're also on well, 11,000 XP away from level 30. I think I can actually do that now. I was so far away the other day, but I think I completed 2 week gold things where I got 3,500 rivals points. Gave me like 5k because I completed it for like week 4 and week 5. So that actually helped me get a chunk of XP there, which is really good. And we're also on 46 out of 50 for the rivals wins, which would give us another 100k pack. And then in squad battles, I think we're at like 37 out of 50. So I need to step my squad battles game up a little bit, play a little bit more of that, so that we can hopefully get some more 100k packs on the channel at some point in time. But yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it? Other than that, that's pretty much going to wrap things up for today. Tomorrow, we will begin our FUT Champs journey. I think at this point, I might try and get some rivals in during the weekend to maybe solidify ourselves into that rank 2. But really, when it comes to it, if I'm not going to get rank 1, I don't really care if I get rank 2 or rank 3, because 2 mega packs and 2 rare mega packs, or 4 rare mega packs, it doesn't make that much difference. We'll just see what we get on with, and I'll try my very best to complete a nice Gold 3 OP weekend league for you, see how we get going on that. Thanks for watching, though. Can you hit me with a thumbs up on today's video? 5,000 likes is your target. I would love to see that by like 7 p.m. If you can make that happen, you'll make my day. Subscribe to the channel as well if you are new around here. I thank you for that. And, of course, come and follow me on Twitter and Instagram. The links are down below, everyone. Take it easy. Stay safe. Stay healthy. I'll catch you tomorrow with another potential double upload day. Peace.